Have you ever dreamed of walking the sunny quads of Stanford, surrounded by some of the brightest minds in the world? What if I told you that dream, especially studying engineering at one of the world's top universities, could be closer than you think? Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we read diving deep into a topic many of you have asked about: how to study engineering at Stanford University. We'll cover everything from the application process and eligibility requirements to the costs involved, and most importantly, how you can get scholarships to make it happen. So, if you're a high school student or even a college student thinking about grad school, you're going to want to stick around for this. First things first, let's talk about what makes Stanford School of Engineering so special. It's not just about the rankings, although they are consistently at the top. It's about the culture of innovation. Stanford is located in the heart of Silicon Valley, and that's no coincidence. The university has deep ties with tech giants like Google, Apple, and countless startups. This means unparalleled opportunities for internships, networking, and even launching your own company while you're still a student. Imagine learning about computer science from a professor who helped build the internet, or working on a mechanical engineering project that gets noticed by Tesla. That's the kind of environment we're talking about. The school offers a wide range of undergraduate majors, from computer science and electrical engineering to bioengineering and aeronautics. So, how do you get in? Let's break down the undergraduate admissions process. Stanford's admission is notoriously competitive, with an acceptance rate that's usually in the low single digits, but don't let that discourage you. They use a holistic review process. This means they look at your entire application, not just your grades or test scores. Of course, academics are crucial. You'll need a stellar high school transcript with challenging courses like a P or AB classes, especially in math and science. While Stanford is currently test optional, submitting strong SAT or ACT scores can definitely strengthen your application if you have them. But academics are just one piece of the puzzle. Stanford wants to see who you are outside the classroom. What are you passionate about? This is where your extracurricular activities come in. And I'm not just talking about joining a dozen clubs. They're looking for depth and commitment. Did you lead a robotics team to a national competition? Did you start a coding club for underprivileged kids in your community? Did you conduct your own research project? These are the kinds of things that show initiative and intellectual vitality, a quality Stanford highly values. Your personal essays are your chance to tell your story. Don't just list your accomplishments. Instead, reflect on your experience. Why do you want to study engineering? What problem do you hope to solve? How have your life experiences shaped you? Be authentic, be genuine, and let your personality shine through. The same goes for your letters of recommendation. Ask teachers who know you well and can speak to your academic abilities and personal qualities. Give them plenty of time and provide them with your resume and some information about your goals to help them write a strong, specific letter. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: the cost. Stanford is a private university, and the sticker price can seem daunting. The total cost of attendance, including tuition, room, board, and other fees, can be upwards of $70,000 to $80,000 per year. But please do not let that number stop you from applying. This is incredibly important. Stanford has one of the most generous financial aid programs in the world. They are committed to a need-blind admission policy for U.S. citizens and permanent residents, which means your ability to pay is not considered during the admissions process. Here's how their financial aid works. For undergraduate students, if your family's annual income is below a certain threshold, which is currently around $100,000, you are typically not expected to pay any tuition. And for families with incomes below another threshold, often around $150,000, tuition is also fully covered. For families earning above that, financial aid is still calculated based on their individual circumstances. The goal is to make a Stanford education affordable for everyone they admit, regardless of their financial background. So, when you apply for admission, make sure you also fill out the financial aid applications, like the FAFSA and the CSS profile, What about international students? While the admission process is need aware for international applicants, meaning they do consider your ability to pay, Stanford is still extremely generous. They offer a limited number of financial aid awards to international students each year that meet the full demonstrated need of those who are admitted. It's very competitive, but absolutely possible. Now, for graduate students, the process is a bit different. You'll apply directly to the specific department within the School of Engineering for a master's or a PhD program. The requirements will vary by department, but you'll generally need a strong undergraduate degree in a related field, your transcripts, letters of recommendation, a statement of purpose, and GRE scores, although many departments have also made the G optional. Your statement of purpose is key here. You need to clearly articulate your research interests and explain why you're a good fit for that specific program and its faculty. Funding for graduate school is also structured differently. For PhD students, it's very common to be fully funded. This usually comes in the form of fellowships, research assistantships, or teaching assistantships. These positions not only cover your full tuition, but also provide a living stipend. Essentially, you are paid to get your PhD. This is because PhD students are a vital part of the university's research engine. For master's students, funding can be more varied. Some students receive departmental fellowships or assistantships, while others finance their studies through loans or personal savings. It is crucial to check with each specific department about the funding opportunities they offer for master's students. Beyond the university's own financial aid, there are countless external scholarships you can apply for. These can be based on merit, your field of study, your background, or other criteria. Websites like FastWeb Scholarships, Com, and the College Board have huge databases you can search. There are also prestigious national scholarships like the Gates Millennium Scholars Program or the Jack Kent Cooke Foundation Scholarship. For graduate students, look into the National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship Program or the Hertz Fellowship. These are highly competitive but offer incredible funding and prestige. The key is to start your research early and apply to as many as you're eligible for. Every little bit helps. So, to recap the key steps, excel in your academics, especially in STEM subjects. Pursue your passions with depth and commitment through extracurriculars. Craft compelling essays that tell your unique story. Build strong relationships with your teachers for great recommendations. And most importantly, do not let the cost deter you. Apply for financial aid and research every possible scholarship. The path to studying engineering at Stanford is challenging, but it's a journey of growth. It's about pushing yourself to be the best you can be. The application process itself teaches you so much about yourself, your goals, and your dreams. Remember, every great engineer started with a problem to solve and a passion to build something new. Your journey is just beginning. I hope this breakdown has demystified the process and inspired you to take that first step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more guides like this one. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.